Thank you also for liking this video and sharing it on your timeline on Facebook, sharing it on YouTube. This video is now live on our Facebook page, Center Place. It's also live on our YouTube channel, Center Place. And for those of you who have difficulty following any of those streams, you can simply go to our website, centerplace.ca, and it's also available to watch there. Welcome. I want to thank you for being there today. Thank you for taking a few moments to do this practice of mindfulness meditation. I will be facilitating it. My name is Leandro. I'm not sure how long it will go. It's probably only going to be a few minutes today. We usually sit in this room with a lot of people because of the current situation. What we have decided to suspend until further notice the in-person attendance to this event. But I encourage those of you who come here regularly to continue your practice, whether it is by watching these live streams or while we are live, or later when it's more convenient, or any other in any other way that is convenient to you, that feels convenient day by day. So please do not let go of your practice. This is one of the most important times for making sure that we continue the commitment to our spiritual practice of mindfulness meditation. I don't need to tell you a lot of things that you've been hearing in the news and social media, like things like wash your hands and other things like don't worry too much about it, etc. And even though we know all these things, and even though we understand what we have to do and what we don't, it's so hard for us to just do it, just to tell ourselves, don't worry, it's gonna be okay, stop obsessing. So I would like to today start working a little bit on this thing that happens to us, on a little bit on how and why our brain seems to get away with just going back to worrying and feeling anxious and panicking, even though you're quite aware that you shouldn't do that. So I'm hoping that you'll find this meditation today restful, relaxing, but I'm also hoping that you're going to have an opportunity to go deeper and to make this a spiritual practice that is going to go beyond just the immediate benefits that this practice can bring, like things like relaxation and reducing anxiety and stress levels, but hopefully more than simply that. But if that's all we need today, that's absolutely valid. So you make this practice be your own. So without further ado, I invite you to look around where you are. And most of us, I think, will be at home. And it's very important that you find a place for your practice at home. And it's very important that we do our practice in a daily manner, every day, even if it's just for a few minutes. But it's very important that you help the mind understand that you're about to start your meditation. And we can do that in a few ways. We can help the mind really get into a meditative state of mind, a meditative mood, with things like the place that we do our meditation. So pick a place at home where you feel like it's going to be appropriate, and just do your meditation there every day. Condition the place as needed. Make sure it's comfortable, that it's not too bright or too dark, too cold or too hot. We want to have the environment providing balance to the mind. In the same way, we can help our mind get into a meditative state with the body. And this is something that sometimes in certain meditative practices we overlook, but mind and body are fully connected. So what you do with your body is what you do with your mind. So if you will, just take a moment and with your fingers interlocked, just first bring your hands forward and then up. And take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, to try to reach for the ceiling with your hands, and let go. Let's do it once again. Reach forward with your hands, and as you take a deep breath in, bring your hands up, and in the exhalation, try to reach for the ceiling with your hands. Let go. Now gently let the neck just move forward, and bringing now close to your right ear. Just let it there for a moment as you continue to breathe. And now gently allow the neck to move to the other side, the left ear looking for the left shoulder. It's just a weight of the head. You don't have to force the movement, being very delicate with the neck. And now forward again and up. Now find a good base. As much as possible, try to sit upright. Try to have your spine be a straight line. Neither too concave like this, but also don't let your spine just collapse. Just don't slouch as much as possible. Just a balance, straight line. Hands are very important for your meditation. There's many things that you can do with your hands, whatever feels comfortable to you. Just resting your hands on your lap. This way also. Even this way. Holding them here. Whatever feels comfortable to you, but make sure that the shoulders are very relaxed. Just move your shoulders back, making 2 or 3 big circles backwards, and let them fall, and rest your hands on your legs or anywhere that feels comfortable. Now, some of you might prefer to close your eyes, but if you can, keep them half open so that a little bit of light still enters the mind, bringing a sense of wakefulness, and most importantly, awareness of the world around you. The practice of mindfulness is not one of introspection, but one of being in the world. Now, when you hear the singing bowl, you will allow yourself to let go of thinking, going over whatever may have happened until this moment. Letting go of anticipating or calculating whatever may happen after this moment. And simply allow your attention to gently shift towards the physical sensation of your breath and nothing else. Breathing in gently, yet deeply. Breathing out gently and slowly. Your breath continues to be very natural. There's no need to struggle with your breath. There's no need to force air in or out of your lungs. You're not controlling your breath. You're simply becoming aware of it, feeling it, savoring it. Truly have a sense of curiosity for all these physical sensations that go completely unnoticed throughout the day. As you breathe in, as you breathe out, if it's possible, breathe in and out through the nostrils alone. Very gentle breath, very quiet breath. Picture that stream of air as a very delicate stream of energy, very pure stream of energy that simply flows in and out of mind and body in a constant, eternal, unchanging motion. So don't hold it. Let it flow freely. Simply become acquainted with it. Gradually allow this delicate and gentle stream of energy, perhaps a stream of light, to inundate your body, to enter every cell of your body gently and delicately, renewing and healing every cell of the body one breath at a time. Entering the mind, all levels of consciousness. Healing and renewing the mind, one breath at a time. Dwelling in the present moment. You can let go of your concerns. Be still. Be gentle. Letting go of past. Letting go of future, letting go of absolutely everything except the awareness of your breath, the awareness of this flow of energy through mind and body. From time to time, the mind will try to go somewhere else, and that's completely normal. That is what our human mind is conditioned to do by our evolutionary history. So, if anything, if you get distracted with noises in the background, if you get distracted with thoughts, distracted with physical sensations, even tiredness or restlessness, drowsiness, it's completely normal. This practice of mindfulness is not something that we innately know how to do. So it requires mind training to gently bring yourself back to the awareness of your breath and every aspect that is taking moment to moment. every physical sensation from head to toe that you might be able to sense, every image, color, shape, lights and shadows that might enter through the eyes, every sound that might reach the ears, every thought that might come and go, every emotion, every feeling that might rise to the level of consciousness. Usually these emotions and feelings were already there, but as we deprive our mind of sensory impressions, these emotions become more vivid. And you can usually feel them in parts of the body. So pay attention to any tension you may already be developing on your shoulders. And let go of that tension as you breathe out. Any tension you might be sensing on your belly, that's a very common place to feel your emotions in the body. And as you exhale, let go of that tension without pushing away the thoughts, the feelings, or simply becoming aware of every aspect of the moment to moment, whether pleasant, unpleasant, or neutral. Gently returning always to the breath. The breath, the axis of the present moment, of the right here and right now. A gentle flow of infinite, almighty energy, simply passing through the body, renewing and healing, one breath at a time. The amygdala is a part of our brain that works almost like an alarm bell. Whenever you sense a potential threat, your amygdala gets activated. There's nothing wrong with the amygdala. It is responsible for the survival of our species over millennia. It kept us alive, away from the danger, whether this danger was real or just perceived as danger. These days, with all the events that are taking place around the world, there's very real danger out there, and we must be mindful, cautious, and aware of this danger. Yet the amygdala has its way of getting overstimulated So we want to make sure that we pacify it. Over panicking, overthinking is not going to keep us safe. It's not going to keep us and those around us healthy. And we can pacify the amygdala when we do our practice of mindfulness, when we create a safe and sacred space and time so that we know that in this time and space we can feel safe, at ease, at peace. So repeat after me, whether in silence or out loud, whichever you prefer. May I be at ease. May I be safe. May I be healthy. May I be peaceful. May I be free from suffering. Now bring to mind all the people around you, the people close to you first, family, friends. Bring to mind the people of your community, your local community, the people that you see in your daily commute, if you still have to go to work, people that you see in the elevator, for those of us who live in a high-rise building, the people that you see at the store, people that you see on TV, in the news. Consider the people waiting at airports for flights that are postponed or canceled. Consider the vulnerable people in your community. Those who are at higher risk. And offer the same loving kindness to them that you just offer to yourself. May you be at ease. May you be healthy. May you be safe. May you be peaceful. May you be free from suffering. Now, to end this meditation, simply remain quiet, still, and at rest, fully present of every aspect of the moment to moment, whether pleasant, unpleasant, neutral, every physical sensation, even your breath, sounds, images, every thought, feeling, and emotion, one breath at a time. Quiet, still. at rest, one breath at a time. I want to thank you all for meditating together today, bringing a sense of community in these times when some of us have to be spending a lot of time in isolation. So I would like to offer that gratitude to you with a bow. Thank you once again, and I have 7 candles here, because I'm hoping that we're going to be able to meet every day, even if for a few minutes, so that we can continue this practice, this daily practice. And I remind you, find a place at home that feels just right. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be super quiet. You'll find a place. Find a time, even if we go live at a time that doesn't work for you, just you can always watch the video after. It's always going to be available. And please stay safe, and hope to see you soon. Thank you.